Alright folks, just wanted to record a video here. This is problem number 31 on level 7 geometric applications, page 3. It says a ball is thrown upwards to a height of 12 feet. And again, we'll get the picture so you all can see this in a second. But a ball is thrown upwards to 12 feet, then it comes down 12 feet. And then it says the ball bounces up 2/3 of the distance that it fell. So if it bounces up 2/3, 2/3 of 12 is 8, so it bounces up 8 feet, and then comes down 8. Then comes up 2/3 of 8 and down, and so on and so on. And part A says, determine an expression for the distance the ball falls before the nth bounce. The distance the ball falls, so here's how much it fell before the nth bounce. So before the first bounce, remember I threw it from here, and then it fell 12 feet before the first bounce. Then it fell 8 feet before the second bounce. Then it fell 2/3 of 8 is, then it fell 2/3 of that distance. 2/3 of 8, 16/3, and so on and so on. And they want an nth term expression for this, so they want an equals, this is geometric, a1r to the n minus 1, so an equals 12 times r, 2/3, to the n minus 1. This is an expression for how far the ball falls before falls, not travels, just the falling part, before the nth bounce. So plug in 1, 2/3 to the 0 power is 1, 1 times 12 is 12. That's how far the ball fell the first bounce. Before the second bounce, 2 minus 1 is 1, 2/3 to the first power is 2/3, 2/3 times 12 is 8, so that's good. Let's see what B says. B says find the total distance the ball has traveled at the time it hits the 6th time. So first we go, before the first bounce we traveled 24. Before the second bounce we then traveled 16. Before the third bounce we traveled 16/3 plus 16/3. The distance traveled is the up and then the down, the up and the down. Another way of writing this, more similar to what I did in class, is 12, then 12, 8, then 8, 16/3, then 16/3. You can either combine this like I did here, or just write 2 times 12, 8, 8, 16/3. So how would I find this? This is 2 times the sum of this, because we're trying to add all this up. So what's the sum of this? Sn equals a1 times 1 minus 2/3 to the n, all divided by 1 minus 2/3. Simplifying this a bit, we have 2 times 12, 1 minus 2/3 to the 6th, all divided by 1 minus 2/3. 2 times 1 minus 2 to the 6th over 3 to the 6th, all divided by 1/3. Well, 2 to the 6th, let the calculator do it at 64. So 12 times 1 minus 64, 3 to the 6th power from the calculator, 729, all divided by 1/3. So we do 1 minus 64 over 729, times it by 12, divided by 1/3. This is equal to 2 times 32.8395, times that by 2, and we get 65.679 feet is the total distance the ball has traveled before, I believe it was the 6th bounce. Alright, hope this video is helpful, and I will see you all on Monday.